All right, it's recording.
Okay, hello, happy Monday. Hope you guys are having a good day, good night so far. Thanks for tuning in and having your screens on. We were talking about that today, and I know it's easy to to hide behind the screen, and after a day, like I was just saying, like I just feel like I sat down and the day's caught up with me. But I think for these trainings, you would get more if you show your face, if we're interacting, if we can build that rapport together to help us help you, you help us. Like I still learn every day from each of you. So anyways, thanks for coming on. Tonight we are going to talk about storytelling. And the last couple of weeks, Team B has really been focusing on that, actually for the whole month of March. And I've gotten such great value out of it. I've been in the business for 3.5 years. And I remember that within the first 6 months, they asked me to come on a call, and it was like our Freedom Revolution call. I was like, oh my God, I can't do that. And so Melissa spent, I think it was 3 hours, because I remember my husband was mad at me because I was still on the phone talking and like perfecting my story. And since then, I haven't really changed it. But as you evolve, as you change, your story is going to grow with you. And the biggest thing that I took out of the last month's training calls was you got to show up as yourself. I was not that I was lying, but I was lying to protect myself. My story and what I've been through, working where I've worked at Sick Kids is traumatic for me. And I don't like sharing that with a lot of people. But what the support of this amazing community, like Sarah, Becky, and Brandy, are like, Crystal, that's your story. That's who you are. That's what you have to share with people, so that through your tragedy, through like, not that everything has to be tragic, but through your pain, you can help inspire somebody else. And it didn't quite hit me until I heard it from somebody else. And she said it so blatantly. She said, I've been lying. I've been lying the last 5 years by not telling people what I've been through. And so after that call, I was so inspired that I got out, I just scribbled on paper, just kind of bullet points. And I think that's what, that's what we want you to do tonight. We want you to spend tonight, we're going to give you some time, and I want you to get pen to paper and start writing down bullet points. Like I said, it doesn't have to be tragic. It could be something that you didn't know you wanted. Like for me, part of my story too is that I didn't go on a walk with this mom. She asked me to go for a walk with her, and I was so exhausted. I was so tired. I couldn't even go on for a walk with her. So it's like, it doesn't have to be a big tragic thing. So there's 4 parts of your story, and this is on the Freedom Revolution, and Sarah sent that to the Collective Health Hub today. But we're trying to, in my mind, how I see it is, if we share from our hearts our business story, and that's kind of like your pain. It could be, needing more money and needing to leave your job. It could be, going through a divorce and you are now the sole income earner for your household. It could be that you're a mom and you have no community. It could be that you're trying to paint this bigger picture for our children, or whatever it is for you. I truly believe that if you get this story down pat, if you share it from your heart, if you share it through a way of like reaching out, touching another person's heart, that these products sell themselves. We all know everybody needs fruits and vegetables. We don't need to tell them that. Maybe that could be in a second conversation that you have with them, why you love the products so much, or you can invite them on a call to explain why the products are so amazing. But if you share, if you're being vulnerable with your business story, why did you join this community? We all have a reason why we needed this so badly. And I think that's what I really want you to get into the feeling of tonight. Why do you keep paying $52 for this business? What is it you're hoping for? What is it you're wanting? What's your desire? And share that with us. Share that with the people that you're talking to and going to be talking to, and practice it so that, and I still get in these situations where you kind of freeze. Like you don't know, like I still freeze because you get nervous. But really, like this past weekend, the regional, it blows my mind that I've been sitting on this pot of gold. I've been sitting on it. It's been right here beside me for 3.5 years. And I've just like shit the bed on it, right? Like, come on, it's time. It's go time. People desperately need us right now. And how we're going to get there is through our story and sharing our hearts with them. So the first part is your pain. Another word for it could be your background. So I hope you guys all have a piece of paper and pen with you, because I'm going to give you like a couple minutes to bullet point what your pain is. Bullet point what is or was your background, and what areas of your life were you dissatisfied with that made this business attractive to you. So I'm just going to get my stopwatch, my timer here. So you guys are good? What did you do before Juice Plus, or what do you currently do? Oops, I have to start the timer. And ask away. If you have a question, like, this is a safe place, and we're here to help each other. I love that Brandy spent time with Sheila the last couple weeks, like one-on-one coaching her. Sheila's not on Brandy's team. It's just Brandy being Brandy. We want each other to succeed. And Brandy getting to see Sheila share on Thursday, I think that was like, I don't know, it makes Brandy grow.
Like I got to see, Jen always says, you get to see your baby grow, right? Even though she's not on my team and stuff, right? But
yeah,
I mean, I've known Sheila ever since she came into the business. And so it's her time.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brandy. Thank you for all your support. I love it. And I was very nervous, but no, we did it. Thank you.
Yeah. Sheila, really focus on your business story for this one.
Okay.
Yeah. You did great. It was awesome. But dive deeper into the business.
Okay.
So I don't know if yeah. My notes, what I had kind of written down too, is like, this storytelling, this opens people up to listen to what you have to say. It brings down people's walls. It makes them feel connected to you. So any way that you can, the more vulnerable you can be, I think the more people are going to instantly trust you and kind of believe what you have to say. And then it was like, at the beginning of every single event, you share your story. No matter if it's 5 minutes, no matter if we're making balls on Facebook, no matter what you're doing, you have to treat it like an event, and you have to share your story. So that no matter what else you share from then on, they're listening. You have their attention. It's like, if they feel like they're being sold to, that wall instantly goes up. And by you sharing your story, it takes down the wall. So show of hands. I still have I put it for 4 hours, guys. I'm killing myself over here. Okay.
I think it's been 4 minutes.
Yeah, I think so too. 4 hours. Okay. The next part is the lesson. So you can leave space if you want to fill out more space for that, and dump as much crap as you want there. Because you can always like tweak it. So the second part, lesson. What did you realize that you needed to do in order for things to get better? For me, it was having nightmares. For me, it was, saying no to that mom. For me, it was Yeah. Working night shifts and driving home an hour and a half. Scary. What didn't you like about it? It's another way to say it if you have a hard time relating with the lesson. What frustrated you? What was missing from life? Make sure you get to the feeling of it. Make sure you use as many emotions as you can. You know, I said, doing what I thought I should do. What society told me to do, what my parents told me to do, what my guidance counselors told me to do. Making good money, but there was still not enough at the end of the day. I still had debt. I was still not getting ahead. And it's okay if you need more time with this too. Like if nothing's coming, I don't know if you guys meditate, I don't know if you pray, like you can pray on it. You can ask for help with it. Being like, I don't know. Because sometimes we just continue on with what we're doing because that's just what we're used to. Or maybe it's easier if you talk with someone. Like I feel like, you know, Sarah and I, we had that really great morning tea together when we were up at the cottage. And it was like the things I was sharing with her, I was just sharing as a friend, but that was part of my story. And she reminded me of that in the months to come as to why I didn't want to do that anymore. I'm so proud of you guys.
And those great questions too, Crystal, when you like think of how you want your life to look. Like, do you want to work for somebody else until you're 65 and then not know if you're, you know, have enough in retirement? Or even though we can't travel, like, do you want to take those vacations and what stops you? Or like simple things like that, just thinking about, you know, what you want in life. Maybe it's a new car, maybe it's, you know, to go shopping and buy yourself new clothes. Like it could be anything, right? It doesn't have to be big, it can be small, it can be just easy things, right? Like a family vacation and you pay for it, you know.
That's
you
right.
have to ask your husband for money, you make the decisions what your money's spent on. Things like that too.
Yeah. Yeah, good point. Because some people, it's not about leaving their job and replacing their income. Some people, it's just, you know, having money for the car payment or choices. Yeah, having choices. All right. 26 seconds left. So good job. Okay, the third part is opportunity. So leave space again if you want to fill some extra space in, but opportunity. What are the features of Juice Plus Company that are exciting for you? Why is this an awesome opportunity for you? How is this business helping you? In what way? Is it the time freedom? Is it the income? How could this business solve? So if you're just starting out, how could this solve your problem? Is it to have purpose or a sense of community, joy, offset costs? Tell us what you love about it the most.
Fun. Hashtag fun.
What do you love about it? How are you fulfilled with it? What excites you? How does it help you? I wrote down online community, a family that saw my light through all the layers of hurt, pain, frustration, and overwhelm. Be the solution that you found or the opportunity. What will it do for you? I love how this is laid out. So you think about your new team that's coming to you. How great is this that you're going to have this piece of paper to share with them and help them build their story? Share this video with them if you don't feel comfortable leading it just quite yet. Maybe I shouldn't have said that on the recording, but that's okay. Because that's how they're going to help their team. All right. And then the last part is the triumph. What have you accomplished with your business, or what are you going to accomplish? What will be that celebration? You're going to pay off debt, be home with your children. And if you're new to the business, this is even better, is focus on the triumph, on the positive anticipation of, about exactly what the business will do in your life. For me, it was just about joining the community and being part of a family. Because I'm a yellow, for me, in the past, it was never about the money. As I'm learning about money and my money story, it's becoming more about the money, which is exciting for me because I'm actually allowing myself to receive money. Yeah, start to do less things that I should do and more of the things that bring me joy. That's the triumph for me. Dream. I started dreaming again. I lost that along the way. Me time. Fulfilled by making an impact while making an income. Shows me what I'm capable of and my determination and tenacity to persevere. Try to get as many emotions or feelings, something that somebody can relate to. Because you won't relate to everybody, and that's okay. You're going to relate to the people that need you. Bye, Mandy. It's recorded. Or is it because it excites you? You have your own hours, your own boss, your own voice, your own office. This is good timing, 8:24. Awesome. I think the biggest part with this is going to be the practicing. Something that I didn't do, I wrote it out, I put it in paragraphs, but then afterwards I didn't practice it with anybody. So I think what we should do is give people the chance to watch the recording and to do their bullet points when they can. But I was thinking we could buddy up. And they said 100 times in 1 month. That's what GoPro said, to share your story 100 times in a month. Like, how powerful is that? Like, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, only 100. Like, if you're serious about your business and you're serious about where you want this to go, I think that should be a minimum. So I don't know, I can't do quick math, but I wonder what that works out to per day. I'm not too sure. 30 days. 90. So that's 3 times a day. Share it with 3 people a day. 4 to start. I think that's doable. And whether that's with Brandy, like you're saying it to Brandy and then you send it to me and then you send it to Becky. The important thing is we're going to try to keep it 2 minutes. So next week, what we're going to do is we're going to each share our story. We're going to unmute. You're going to share for 2 minutes. I'm going to have a stopwatch saying 2 minutes, and we're going to stop at the 2 minutes, whether you're done or not. Cutthroat, totally not me, but I'm going to practice. And then for the 2 minutes afterwards, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about, oh, what if you said this? What if you said that? What if you changed that from to there to there? And we're going to help tweak your story together. And we're all going to be, yeah, go ahead, Brandy.
Does one of you guys want to share your bullet points as an example for them when they come up next week?
Amazing. Who are you pointing?
Crystal, Sarah?
I can go.
Awesome.
Okay. So first for the pain, so too much time for my kids. I don't know, some of you might not know, but I'm a flight attendant with WestJet. Been doing it for 18 years now, and as you know, with COVID, there's been a lot of layoffs, so that's been huge. So yeah, there's stress of loss of my job. So this added something to my life to help focus, have a plan B, I guess, more or less. Thankfully, my seniority's helped and I'm still employed, but this is also very nice to have the extra income. So yeah, and also just I needed a community, just that extra support, just like a group of people who are like-minded. And yeah, a source of income to reduce the extra stress of money, finances. It's been a rough year for everybody, and the opportunity, income to helping other people too. Also to have that financial freedom, and even something small, like just, you know, as moms are so used to putting everybody else, you know, like we love to take care of others. And just like, I don't know who mentioned it. I don't know if it was yourself, Crystal, or if it was Brandy, but just, yeah, buying yourself some new clothes, like just something small, and just the love for helping people. And I've loved joining, being part of a community, and yeah, having success in what I've done so far. And just, yeah, and I love it and I feel passionate about it. So
amazing. Amazing. And so what we're going to get you to work on is trying to put that into like paragraph or sentence forms, and then next week come and present it to us. Perfect. And share that with us. And if you can't get on next weekend, then we'll do it through, we'll like make pairs and stuff. And if you want to practice, reach out to your upline or somebody you feel connected to to practice and get that story. It would be really great if you were on Voxer, like if everybody was on Voxer and you just Voxer your stories back and forth.
Okay.
A great way to do it.
Yeah, there's a great little section on this page underneath that helps with like how the flow could be of your story. But yeah, we could definitely, you know, what we can do is pair you guys if you're open. I think it's great to, you know, get to know people and other people's stories. We'll see who listens to the recording, and then we can pair people up. But yeah, if share it as many times as possible, and then next week we can do a little share and, you know, not critique, but, you know, just give some advice and what, because sometimes it's like another pair of ears too that really helps.
And what's really cool, guys, is your story is going to constantly change.
Yep.
So when I look back, when I started, it's completely evolved and changed from 5 years ago. So this isn't your story made in stone, because it's going to change, but you'll just help to evolve it and make it grow as you grow.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's so true. And like at the beginning, it can be, you know, maybe not so much about the business, but when you dig a little bit deeper, it can be more about the business, even though you were brought in through the product, right? So.
Yeah, awesome, guys.
Yeah.
Crystal, that was amazing. Thank you.
Have fun, friend.
I think you were a teacher or something.
I know in your past life, I think you were a teacher.
Really? My dad used to teach us Sunday school, and oh my God, he would just lecture for so long. So whenever I get in like teacher mode, I'm like, oh my God, I better not be lecturing.
Awesome,
You did
lady.
good.
Have a good night.
Bye.